Here's the garden, and it's made for viewing out the kitchen window. This is the view from the kitchen window. There's the Japanese lilac, and the Teresa Bugnier rose is in full bloom. And the pink sort of cascades down through those pots as well, the petunias. And then we see the beautiful white lilac, which is finished now. And beside it, the cranberry. And behind the bird bath, where the strawberries are there, is that asparagus gone to seed. There's the rather ugly fire pit. And there's the trees. And that's that beautiful Dolgo crabapple. This big white lady in the spring. There's a little bird house at the very back, beside the raspberries and the rhubarb. And the garden. And there's the pond with the river coming. Iris is at the end. Spirea at the back there. And all across the front, the lady's mantle. And there's delphinium at the back. And so that's what we see out the window from the kitchen. That's what that garden is all designed for doing dishes, looking out the window. We'll begin the garden tour at Bill's Gate. This trellis was made by Dominic Valen and installed last year here. So the rose has to start again, and this Explorer rose. It'll grow up on this side of the gate, and on the other side will be this Virginia creeper that we planted last year. Along the wall of the house, Lily of the Valley, beautifully scented. And hanging here, begonia, early fuchsia coming. The first gate we had installed was the blackberry gate on the east side here. There's a trail going past the horseradish and ferns, through the ferns, past the cedar. Roxanne gave me the statue of Mary. And Gail's plaque says, "Friendship is a sheltering tree." We have some pink petunias. And later a pink peony coming. And the beautiful pink blossoms of the Teresa Bugnier rose. In front, lady's mantle, scabiosa, hosta, and some planters with geraniums for moving around the yard where color is needed later. Another little path leading back to the Burnett rose. And underneath the white lilac is a little bunny. The white lilac is finished now. But beside it is the white American highbush cranberry. And there's the compost bin where the tools are kept. A little bird feeder, or bird house bird feeder, that was Mom and Dad's. And this is the strawberry patch. There's some green ones in there. We need some heat now to ripen them up. There's the bird feeder. And asparagus. There's the hammock at the back. And that's where the dry riverbed flows. Comes around here. There's the crossing stone. And it leads over to the pond. The water's collected in the pond from the downspouts off the eavesdropping on both the house and the garage. Behind there, we have the Nanking cherry and lilac. There's the raspberries And Carl's got a project going on up in that tree there. He's actually got some containers on those branches. He's rooting those trees. He's got that on 4 or 5 trees in the yard. There's the raspberries going across. And a little birdhouse in the corner that Carl made. See the little birdhouse? Berry on the side. So it's a simple garden with potatoes and beans and tomatoes there. Across the back there's lovage, celery tasting herb for soup, more chives, and this is valerian. Cat loves valerian. It's a lovely bark on that little tree at the back. That was planted so that I didn't have to look at the neighbor's yard. Now I wish it wasn't there sometimes, because the neighbors have 2 beautiful shepherds to look at. There's the potatoes, lots of weeds, organic gardening. And then back to the chives here. And this giant begonia is still tucked out of the way in a corner here. Another begonia on top of the picnic table. Now back to the chives. There's Carl's little sidewalk to the raspberries. And I love the way the cherries overhang the pond. There's the irises. And at the end, the sedum. Some purple petunias. They look blue in the picture, but they are purple petunias scattering around the yard for color. The pink deltoids are just starting. There's blue forget-me-not everywhere. Buds on the daylily. Spirea's finishing. Peonies yet to come. Virginia here and the crocus are finished, but the seed pods are very beautiful. And along here there's primroses in between the lady's mantle all around the back. Another lilac, some delphinium, a lupin, some lilies, blue hosta. This low-growing bleeding heart is beautiful. And there's a tiny bit coming of a new bleeding heart there. And this is my treasured clematis from the cemetery in Banff.
Oh, Nana! Nana!
And this is the end of the garden tour.
Nana, there's a robin in the raspberry bushes.